Everybody, it's me, Wes. So, as you know, I was meditating on you guys' energy, and you're changing, you're evolving. You're getting ready to step in this elegant era. Just you're wanting peace. You've been finding peace, but it's like now it's like, okay, I have peace. I'm searching what else gives me peace, if whether it's a person, place, or thing. That's what you're stepping into. So get ready for that. Get ready for the transformation. We might just see the death card in here because of changes are being made. Also, take the time to start sitting in certain areas that you just feel comfortable, that you find peace in. You'll find it very therapeutic. Some of you will start sitting in like parks, benches, not bitches, benches. Sorry, sorry. Oh gosh, woof. Bench. Anyways, it's going to be a lot of attention on you in this hot girl era, this elegant hot girl era. No, but seriously, when I was meditating, I did see, more a different version of you, glowed up, nice, elegant dress on. Somebody was taking pictures of you, so it's like, you're gonna be out there. And I was hearing the song, "I'm coming out." Yeah, y'all know I can't sing, but anyways, you're just stepping further into your glow up. Like you're just leveling up. You're really just stepping into your essence, enjoying it. You have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's like you know your mission, you know what your soul's assignment is, and even if you don't and you're not sure, you're still saying, hey, I'm still moving forward, I'm still holding my head up high, I'm still having faith and moving forward, because at the end of the day, whether you know or you don't know, it's like, hey, I'm still on that mission to at least find me and live an abundant life. So Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You also could be attracted to lavender right now, purple, or just lavender at this current moment. But lavender does bring in a calming, soothing energy. Also, too, you can take some lavender oil, some essential oils, and just drop a few drops on your pillows. I actually buy a fabric softener that has lavender in it, and so I, use that to wash with my pillows and blankets and stuff like that, so to ensure we all have a good night's sleep. So y'all can try that as well. Six of Wands is out here, speaking of success, which I feel like you're already on your success journey. It's just embracing it and moving forward and realizing, hey, you might just have to do this by yourself, or, you're just gonna do it by yourself until you find that person that's, that's on that level of like you are. And not, when I say on your level, I don't mean like financial. I mean like spiritually, emotionally. Can y'all have a conversation? Can they hold a conversation? Is that somebody that's just talking about getting booty all night? Or are they actually talking about finances and career paths and socializing events, making the world a better place? Like what's happening? What's going on? So things like that. Page of Wands. And that's what I want to speak about too. For those of you that don't know, or you're just looking for new ideas, you are getting ready to be very creative. That's why I said, if you feel the need to just sit down in certain spots, you're just like, whoa, let me just stop and look at Mother Nature real fast. And I know it might be odd to some of you guys, but if you just start feeling the energy, just like, whoa, I like this scenery right here. Okay, let me just sit down and just see how I feel, things like that. It doesn't matter. Just when you pick up that certain vibe, you just loving the energy, the scenery, whatever, you're like, okay, hey, the people are vibing. It's good. Just sit down and enjoy it for that second. And just see what thoughts, cross your head. Or just new ideas, Look, I said it. We have the death card. It speaks in, Speaking of transition, transformation, things are getting ready to change for you in a good, positive way. And don't forget to, you have a lot of people that are still watching you, that are being inspired by you. Even the haters, they are really, inspired by you, but they just hate to say it. So, we're not going to worry about them in this reading. I definitely want to make sure we focus on you, because just like before, you stepped into a new situation. It was bumpy at first, and then it got better. So y'all see the sun poking out right over them waves and stuff like that. So yeah, get ready. I actually like this death card because it has like this red flag at the top, but also has a butterfly on there. Calm, soft, delicate like a butterfly. And red, y'all know that stands for powerful. So yeah, you're in control. All right, Spirit, what else do we have to look forward to? You have the Four of Wands with the Seven of Swords. Because you are at the level that you are, and you are standing out and you're looking good, you have to be mindful of the succubus, incubus energies out there that are trying to come for you. And this is where you have to put your observer spiritual eyes on, your glasses on, because this is where you are getting ready to really feel like a pro at discerning. Really point out the narcs. It's going to be easy because see how it's like flesh and you see the whatever that's lizard, whatever that is. You're going to be able to point out who's wearing a mask. Also tell one to point out, this Seven of Swords is in the baskets. It's like, you know how to deal with each one of these manipulative people that you come cross path with. So, like I said, you've already dealt with a lot of BS in your past along your journey. So it's like now moving forward, you're okay. You're okay with standing alone. You're okay with dealing with these type of people. You're confident in moving forward because of all the wisdom and the lessons and stuff that you have learned along the way. What else do we need to know? Okay. So you have the Moon card, which speaks of the past and people trying to take you back to that past you, or just want you to pick and poke and want a reaction out of you. So be careful about that right there. I heard Slick Rick. You might get ready to cross path with somebody who think they are slicker than you. Play it cool. You got this. You have the Four of Cups out here. Moving forward, you want to make sure you are, discreet about who you are. I definitely was meditating this morning when I woke up, and Spirit was definitely pointing out to me about my mindset. I'm very driven. I'm very focused for my age. And a lot of people has pointed that out to me along my journey, but I didn't really understand why they would point that out to me and what I'm focused on and stuff like that. And so this morning I'm up, I'm like, okay. So, I've been around a lot of entrepreneurs. And that's what helped me along my journey to stay focused, because one thing I noticed about them, they stayed focused, and they also talked to me and gave me, their insights about their business and things like that. And looking at them, and one of them you could tell that they were wealthy, and one of them you couldn't tell at all. And the one that you couldn't tell had way more money than the one that you could tell. So I was just, that's what I picked up here with this Seven of Swords. You know, you definitely keep it simple. Your energy, the vibration that people pick up when you enter the room, that vibrates really high. It doesn't matter what you have on. Y'all hear me talk about Ross all the time. I don't care if y'all see me get famous. Like, I'm still gonna be a Ross, y'all. Like, that's just my story, you know. Hey, that Old Navy, like, you just can't beat Old Navy. But anyways, but yeah, you know, embrace you. Keep it simple. You got a copycat energy. That's part of this moon card too. But this copycat with this Four of Wands may be coming towards you in a disguise of a the opposite sex wanting a relationship with you. But you're definitely going to pick up on this energy because they sound just like me too. Oh, I was getting ready to, me too. I was just about to build a fort, me too. So when you hear that and you're talking to someone and it's just me too, oh, the same. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and end that conversation because they're not actually holding a actual conversation. It's just agreeing, and you know, you won't actually get to know that person. You will just be mirrored. That's it. What I just hear, wolf in sheep clothing. I hope I said that right, guys. If I didn't, please correct me. That's just what I heard. Yeah, so you have the Four of Cups right here. And speaking of mirrors, look up there. Look at there. You are already at the point of your journey where you understand that you trigger people. And not purposely, you just trigger people because, you know, we are in a time that a lot of us need to heal. And we don't know how. And sometimes we lash out in different ways. And, you know, we are asking for help. We just don't realize that we are asking for help in the total opposite way. So, you know, hey, we have these moments where life teaches us these lessons to where we have to really reset ourselves and really unlearn certain ways and, you know, do what's best for us. So, you've already, you know, went over that big step. And now you're in the energy of just embracing that energy, flowing and accepting what you can and, you know, dealing with what you can't. And, you know, whatever's out of your control moving forward. What else do we need to talk about? Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. That's that me too. That's whoever this is that's trying to come into your energy. I heard false advertisement. That's whoever coming into your energy trying to act like they're on your level, but they're not. They're acting like spiritually they're on your level. Financially, you will see. Even on this Four of Wands with this card, the lights was being pointed out to me. Please listen to your intuition. You start to second guess yourself when you have an odd energy in front of you. Pay attention to that. The succubus energy or incubus energy, they want power. They want control. And we speak of who wants power? Who wants that much control over another person? Why would you want to control someone? So that automatically lets you know that's just a red flag. Why are you trying to control me? Why are you trying to force anything? No. So there will be signs. Ten of Swords, you're going to knock this person. Don't that look like the same reptile or whatever? It could be his cousin. All right. Anyways, you got the Ten of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune. Another 10. So, yeah. And even if you start second guessing yourself, look at the time. Look at a book, look at something, and just see if you start seeing what numbers do you see. Tens, you start seeing tens, 10, 10. So 10 right here, 10, Wheel of Fortune, completion of a cycle. Boom. Queen of Swords. Be confident in your intuition. You second guess yourself, like I said, when you're around uneased energies. Pay attention to that. You got the World card. Remember to always protect yourself. But you're already in a season to where you're like, you don't mind cutting people off. You're willing to make friends and, you know, enjoy and change and sacrifice. You're willing to go through all of that. That's that Death card. But you also don't mind cutting a motherfucker off. So keep that same energy. And look, justice is right here because this is balance. This is that balance. This is that balance that you've been waiting for, that you've been looking for. And you're just like, how do I get balance? This is it. Eight of Swords. You've been overthinking and been stuck in your head for a while now. That's okay, though. That's okay. Tower. Enjoy life. Have fun. Embrace these changes. We're changing every day. So, you know, you have to get used to the changes because when you think about it, you're like, damn, it's already, what, March? Think of how many times you done already changed this year. Just like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Nope, I'm going to detour this, I'm going to do that. Yeah, we are changing every day. We are growing. There is something coming out every freaking day. Somebody's inventing something, making something, creating something. Jump in and do something with us. Come on. So let's celebrate, have fun, and enjoy life. Seriously. So, get ready. Get ready to have fun, sit back and relax, and just do you. Look, Ace of Swords. And these little haters that you keep racking up and stuff like that, they'll keep coming back and forth. But like I said, you are at the point of your life where you are just practicing discernment for fun. You're just getting better and better because you do realize, you know, who you are. You're genuine, you're kind, you're loving, you're strong, and you're powerful. You're strong, you say. But see, with this green on here, this lets me know that you're still willing to extend yourself. You're still leading with an open heart, and that's what I ask of you guys, you know, on this channel. I'm just like, hey, love is missing from this world, so we as individuals have to make sure that we love ourselves first, and then branch out to where we can really show everybody, okay, hey, this is how we love and love each other and stuff like that. Because if we are not loving ourselves first, we can't expect for somebody else to love us and make us happy. So if you're not happy with yourself, then you have to sit down and say, why am I not happy? Self, what's wrong? You fat? Go exercise. You skinny? Go eat. You know, hey, I say it like that, but y'all might not like how I say it, but it's that simple. I mean, to me it is, you know, hey, shoot, you want to be BBL booty, get over there and do them squats, the bum busters, the pow, 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 you know, go work it out. But if, you know, you can't expect a little round booty and you just sitting down doing nothing, you know, so you gotta change, you know, so, somebody's like, this little, yeah, I know, it's okay. I'm like this in real life, so, hey, but yeah, and enjoy it, and have fun, and embrace this change. Anything else? Ooh. Ooh. I'm so sorry. Six of Swords with the High Priestess with the Ten of Swords. Whew. Make sure when you leave from these negative energies that you stay on a positive note. Don't let these energies, we we know people come in your energy to pick and poke, or to try to bring you down and try to stop you and slow down your journey. Yes, you know that, but do they need a good tongue lashing? No. Make sure you leave on a positive note, because guess what? They still gonna be talking. They are in the regret. The Four of Cups is already out here, because you knew what they came here for, but you didn't play. You don't have time. You still embracing you and having fun. Yeah, it sucks that you still have people coming for you, but this gonna be the rest of your life, seriously. So this is why I say embrace that part, and make sure that you are well-rounded within yourself to know thyself. That way, when you have these different energies coming in your energy to try to throw you off, no, mirror they ass. Because why are you coming up here? People will give and help. People don't mind. I haven't met one person on this world, but they get mad because people have fucked them over and lied. So, again, people will help. So, mirror to these energies that's sitting up here purposely trying to hurt, sensitive, emotional, giving souls. Mirror to them who they are. That's that High Priestess. Ten of Swords, tear their ass down. Remind them who they are. Remind them why you are winning. Knight of Wands. Fierce. You got the Magician with the Ten of Wands. Ooh-wee. And that Magician is what I was just saying, that mirror, you mirroring back to them, that energy. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. You know how to transmute this energy. That Ten of Wands is them scared. And I just said this in my reading yesterday, or maybe the day before, whenever I did the last reading. Sorry guys. I just said this, these narc energies be scared when you are in your power, because they never know when that last little moment is, they think they're just about to win and just about to set you off, and then boom, it's like, oh, they have to step back and like really just take all this in, that they really just lose. Yes, they lost. So I tell you guys, they're already scared, they're already nervous, because they don't know how you're coming. They don't know. So sometimes also too, silence makes these narcs spaz. I started noticing that. You'll make them explode really fast, so pay attention to that. All right guys, I'm gonna leave it at that. I love you so much. See you next time. Bye.